Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and today we are going to be going to Roswell. You know, the place I've been talking about, the final competition, what I've been doing all those park goals for. Roswell is that place. And needless to say, just like with every other heat competition, the two best heats are going to be your actual heat, and depending on how well you do on those first two heats, you'll either win or lose. By the way, Roswell is by far the hardest heat in the game. Needless to say, Roswell would normally have Tony Hawk as your opponent, which is all the more reason why I am trying to style and profile while I still can. Normally, Tony Hawk would appear as your opponent. Well, his name would appear. And you're going to have to outdo him. You have to best him. You'll have to beat him. Sometimes he won't appear, like in my case. But one thing's for sure. If Tony Hawk is one of the competitors, you're in for a fight. So you're going to have to style the judges and style everything. Because guess what? If you don't get close to 97 or 99 or at least 100, Tony Hawk is going to kick your ass. That's all I have to say. Now, there's only like one time that has never happened. Okay, let me rephrase that. There's one time that has actually happened to me, and that was when I first played this game for the PS1. Tony Hawk literally did kick my ass, and Roswell was in fact the hardest stage of the game. Now, this is actually a little bit easier because Tony Hawk isn't among the group. And I think that only happens when you're not playing an edit character. Oh, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. Back in the original game, regardless if you were playing an edit character or an original character, like Bob Burquest or something like that, Tony Hawk would be your last challenge and he would kick your ass. Primarily because he would be doing all sorts of tricks like 900s and stuff like that, and it would be damn near impossible to beat him. And that's the PS1 version. Here, I'm still at the top of the boards. And now I'm about to end everybody's whole career. And also this playthrough. I know not many people want to watch because of everything I've done with the mods. But you know what? I just ended everybody's career with that one sick trick. And needless to say, I have had fun with this game. It's nice to go back to a little bit of nostalgia. It's nice to go back to having fun with a game that doesn't break on day one. Saints Row 2025, 2022, I'm looking at you. It would be Saints Row 2025 if they're all busted and broken and shit. Oh look, there's an alien. And yes, you can go in there. And by the way, I forgot to mention, you can actually get skill points from these too. So make sure you do if you can. And one more thing I've got to mention before this is over with. The score that I have right now, that's usually Tony Hawk. Bar none, low key, that's usually Tony Hawk. I won right there. Game over. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And folks, because Roswell has been completed, well, pretty much half of the half of the game has been completed, if not majority of the game, at least 75%. So I'm going to stop this right here, and I'll give you my final thoughts. I enjoyed playing Tony Hawk, and let me just say, this is a nice remake, nice reboot. And somewhere in the near future, I'd probably play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2's reboot. I'm not playing Ride Free or Skate. No, fuck that. I will do everything in my power to not unlock that because that was bullshit on Vicarious Visions and Activision to put a bad game in with two good games. They have a tendency to do that. Yeah, see Advanced Warfare for more details. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are in fact done with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. And the next time we come in, it'll be 2. But next week, we'll start Dynasty Warriors 8. This is RV Man 985. Peace out and take care.